After what seems like months of another lockdown, the city is finally ready to open again. As restrictions are being lifted, I'm sure you're eager to get out and enjoy your favorite restaurants or shops, or maybe you're returning back to work, or your kids are returning back to school. Since most of the population is unvaccinated, it's imperative that we remain protected so we can enjoy activities outside of the household and still remain protected from the virus. I'm Jiordana, I'm a holistic nutritionist, and you're watching the nHealth channel to learn from the best about health and success. The body's number one defense is its immune system. It's the reason why two people can be exposed to the same pathogen and only one will get the disease. The immune system is a complex network of specialized organs, cells, chemicals, and microbes that work to fight off infection. The main components of the immune system are white blood cells, antibodies, the lymphatic system, the spleen, the thymus, and bone marrow. All of these parts work together to defend and protect the body from contracting pathogens or to quickly fight them off if we are exposed. There are many positive things that we can do to help strengthen the immune system and make us nice and strong. On the other hand, there are some negative habits that we have that may be contributing to a weaker immune system and making us more susceptible to disease. Let's first take a look at some of these negative habits and how they may be impacting the immune system. The first one is stress. I put this one in first because it's hands down the most important. When we are under chronic stress, which can be emotional or physical, it causes a surplus of stress hormones to be released, which are highly inflammatory. The inflammatory response is a defense mechanism, and it basically acts as a pause. If we were in real danger, the inflammatory response increases the integrity of the cells, making the cell wall thicker, so nothing can get in or out of the cell. In small doses, this is totally fine. But we live in a society of increasingly stressed out and chronically ill individuals, and the numbers are escalating rapidly. Chronic inflammation over time will weaken the immune system and prevent the cells from working properly. This makes us more susceptible to developing disease and malignancy in cells. The second thing is to be mindful of your diet. Sugar is one of the most harmful substances for the body and for the immune system. Studies confirm that sugar has an interesting effect on white blood cells, putting them in a temporary coma and preventing them from doing their job of fighting off disease. Additionally, sugar tends to feed pathogens, so you're providing its preferred food source so they can proliferate faster. You'll also want to be mindful of limiting things like alcohol and toxic substances, because the body will have to work harder to remove these substances from the body, so it has less energy to fight off disease. The third factor is staying up late. We are aware of the restorative function that sleep has on the body. While we sleep, the immune system releases special cytokines, which are found elevated in times of infection, inflammation, or during periods of stress. If the body is deprived from sleep, it will decrease the production of these cytokines, so there may not be any available when we need it the most. The timing of sleep is important, as certain organs regenerate during certain time periods in the night. We want to make sure we're asleep before 11 p.m. and getting around 7 to 8 hours of rest. Now that you're aware of some of the habits that you may want to let go of, let's take a look at some of the things that you can do to help protect yourself as we go into the green zone. The first thing is to go outside. Sunlight will energize special immune cells in your body called T cells, which will help to regulate the immune system and fight off pathogens. Human beings were designed to be outside. Sunlight plays an important role in regulating our circadian rhythm, balancing our hormones, and enhancing our mood. Getting at least 30 minutes outside per day is going to seriously enhance the resilience of your body and your mind. The next thing you can do is follow the codes. Make sure that you are abiding by the government recommendations of remaining masked and staying 6 feet apart from somebody who may not be in your bubble. This doesn't mean that you can't enjoy some time with friends. Get creative with how you socially distance yourself and remain social. This may look like you taking your 30 minutes outside with a friend for a socially distanced walk. In cases like this, especially because so many people have not received the vaccination, it's very important that we give the body the nutrients that it needs to be able to fight off this disease and to remain resilient. My top 3 vitamins include vitamin C and zinc. Taking vitamin C and zinc together is a really easy way to save money and also get the benefits of both. Vitamin C is antifungal, antiviral, antioxidant, antibacterial, and anti-inflammatory. It's also water soluble, so it's something that needs to be taken daily. Zinc has a special effect on the immune system as well, preventing viruses from actually getting into the cell and taking it over. The second supplement I recommend is quercetin. Now, quercetin is really well known for its free radical scavenging abilities and its anti-allergic properties. It helps to stimulate the immune system and has an antiviral effect while decreasing pro-inflammatory cytokines and inhibiting the release of histamine. The third supplement I recommend is bee propolis. I love this one. I use this one with my kids all the time. I pack the spray in my son's lunch so that when he returns back to school, I know he'll be protected. Bee propolis is a powerful antibacterial, antiviral, and antifungal and anti-inflammatory product that's originally made from honey. It stimulates a high-level expression of the immune system, and when sprayed, it can be the body's first defense for tackling any pathogens that enter our body. Now you have all the information that you need to protect yourself as the city lifts its restrictions and things go back to a new version of normal. Stay safe out there, guys. If you have any questions, you can always link them up in the comments below. If you've liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on a new episode of mHealth TV.